Not good. Open fire.
With what?
I brought you a gift.
Are you insane?
Hi, this is the Professional Amateur Hour coming to you with another review. This week, I checked out Humanity's End. And this 2008 film was directed by Neil Johnson and stars Jay Leesney, Peter Johnson, Rochelle Vallese, among others, of course. The story of this one is that far in the future, humanity has split into two different types of humans. You have the regular Homo sapiens, and then you have Techno sapiens. And the Techno sapiens are hell-bent on wiping out the Homo sapiens. So they go about doing that, and this is the story of the last man left in the universe. So what will happen exactly? You'll have to watch the movie and find out. Alright, so let's discuss what works in this movie. Well, the main character, he does an excellent Han Solo impersonation. If you are into Star Wars and Han Solo, this is it's spot on for sure. And it's a little bit more vulgar as well, so that's really cool. You know, I enjoy Star Wars and all that stuff, being a sci-fi fan. So seeing, this kind of character again in this movie and in this unique situation where he's the last man in the universe, oh man, I thought that was pretty cool. So if you like, Han Solo, then you'll get a real kick out of this one. In addition, I thought there was a lot of other cool, sci-fi ideas. Like the starship that they're in is just like a giant submarine, and I thought that was pretty realistic. They do have other spaceships that are much more, unrealistic, but definitely the main one was really cool, and it's got this cool AI voice, and the backstory behind that is pretty cool. There's also this robot as well, and her storyline is pretty cool. I thought that was really interesting, and so there's lots of really cool sci-fi ideas. In addition, how are they going to restart humanity with just one man and one woman? How is that going to work? So lots of different sci-fi ideas that go into this to be, just a good sci-fi fun thing. Also, this is a low budget film, so they definitely don't take themselves too seriously. There's this comedic factor in there as well. The last man on Earth, he's kind of, just assumes that the women are going to want him because he's the last man. And what else? Oh, he's always wanting to go fishing, but he fishes in puddles. And I always thought that was really funny. He's don't disturb me while I'm fishing. I'm fishing in this puddle with no fish.
Captain, don't do that.
Transmission from Construct 3.
I am fishing.
Why are you fishing?
That's the single most ridiculous question I've been asked all day.
And so all of that was really funny when it comes down to it. So there's definitely lots of stuff that you can enjoy in this one. And that brings me to what doesn't work with this film. Well, like I said, the main character is kind of this more vulgar Han Solo type of character. And because of that, his vulgarity, I can see, some people not really liking it. I'm not so stuck up that I can't laugh at things like that. But things like, he's the last man in the universe, so he assumes the last woman will want to sleep with him. Even though that might not totally be the case. So, definitely, can turn some people off, but, just have a sense of humor. In addition, the first 6 or 7 minutes are just things exploding, and it makes no sense at all. They do eventually explain it at the 30-minute mark, being oh, this was the Techno Sapiens wiping everyone off the face of the universe. And so you do get an explanation, but it's just very confusing for those first, 7 minutes. And when it comes right down to it, it is a lot of people just talking in rooms. They might go to the next room and talk, and then go back to the cockpit and talk and whatever. The situation itself is fine because you're just stuck in this little spaceship, but it does, turn out to be lots of people talking in rooms. Of course, low budget stuff, you kind of expect that, but if that's a turnoff for you, if you want, more action, they do have quite a bit of action. So it's not the biggest turnoff, but yeah, when it comes down to it, there is a lot of people just talking in rooms. So who would I recommend this movie to? Well, I would say if you love sci-fi and low budget stuff, this is an excellent movie for you. Also, if you like, Star Wars and Han Solo, definitely check this one out. You'll have a real hoot. I only watched this one because it was free on Tubi one day, so, you can go over there and just press play. As for a rating, I'm going to give it the better than average score of 5.6. And having said that, I think that's all I wanted to say. So like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.